Hi everybody, it's Miss Saha here in the home library. I've really been missing you and a lot of the things about school, so I'm hoping that we can do some of them together here today. Would you like that? One of the things I'm really missing every morning is um, hearing you on the announcements. The student voice ringing through the halls of Fairbank Memorial is one of my favorite things. I love to do the land acknowledgement with you. I love to sing O Canada with whoever is in the library, or if I've been in your classroom when it comes on, you've heard me sing it with you too. I love hearing the student announcements about birthdays and picking up the recycling and taking it to the foyer. I bet you're doing lots of chores like that at home. I hope you are. Helping out with your family chores is a great way to spend time together. And I thought that we could work on some of our staying sharp brain skills by talking about memory today. One of the things that I bet you've memorized without even realizing it is our land acknowledgement. The land acknowledgement is something that we say every morning to acknowledge, which means admit or confess or agree that the land that we live on originally belonged to our First Nations. And in fact, the land that our school lives on is on the territory covered by treaties with 4 different nations. And so we're going to list them in the land acknowledgement. And I bet once I get rolling, you'll join right in. Let's go. It goes like this. We acknowledge we are hosted on the lands of the Mississaugas, of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. We also acknowledge the enduring presence of all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Did you get it? Let's do it one more time now that you know what it is. Ready? Here we go. We acknowledge we are hosted on the lands of the Mississaugas, of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. We also recognize the enduring presence of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Good job! What comes next? What do we always do after the land acknowledgement? We sing O Canada. Can you do it? Do you know all the words? Sometimes kids don't. Sometimes adults don't. And I hear people sometimes making the words up or saying things that sound right. Maybe while you're home, would be a great opportunity to look a little bit deeper at the words to O Canada and see if you know them all. Let's sing it together. Don't worry if you're not a good singer because no one can hear you. Only you can hear you. So don't be shy. Join in. Ready? Here we go. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Did you do it? Good job. You know, when you're doing Google searches of interesting things, you could Google search the lyrics to O Canada, that means the words, and see if you're saying them right. I'm going to put a little button right here in the newsletter that you can click to read along next time you sing with the video, okay? So practice up. One of of my favorite things to memorize is poetry. And one of my favorite poets is a guy by the name of Shel Silverstein. This book's called Where the Sidewalk Ends, and it's full of poems that I love. It's full of silly poems, goofy poems, funny poems, kind of dark poems, kind of light poems. And the one that I want to work on memorizing today is called The Search. I'll show it to you so you can see. It's pretty short. And again, I'm going to put a little button here in the newsletter for you to read the words as I say them. Now, how do I go about memorizing something? Practice, that's right. Let me do one read through just for you to listen to the poem. Here we go. The Search. I went to find a pot of gold that's waiting where the rainbow ends. I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched and searched, and then there it was, deep in the grass, under an old and twisty bough. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine at last. What do I search for now? Get it? I'm going to read it one more time. Open up the words by clicking the link in the newsletter so you can read the poem with me. When you're reading a poem, you always say the title. So let's start there. The Search. I went to find a pot of gold that's waiting where the rainbow ends. I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched and searched, and then there it was, deep in the grass, under an old and twisty bough. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine at last. What do I search for now? Good job. There are some really easy tricks you can use when you're memorizing something. One of the ones I do is counting. I'm going to count how many times I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched so I can try to get it right without looking. That's called memorizing, when you know the words in your mind. I searched and searched and searched and searched. That's 4. I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched and searched, and then there are 6 searched all together. The final time we do it, I want you to count all the searched on your hands. I'm going to prop my book up so I don't need to hold the words. Do you think I can do it? I don't know. The Search. I went to find a pot of gold that's waiting where the rainbow ends. Are you ready for all the searched? I searched and searched and searched and searched. I searched and searched, and then we got him. There it was, deep in the grass, under an old and twisty bough. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine at last. What do I search for now? Did you see how I rocked the ending? I bet you can too. How many times can you practice that poem today? And if you are allowed to make a video of yourself doing the poem and you email it to me, maybe I could include it in next week's newsletter, or I could just watch it and we could email each other and say what a great job we did. My email is rebecca.saha@tdsb.on.ca. Send me a letter, send me a note, send me a video of your great poem, that one or another one that you're working on memorizing. Maybe you want to sing "O Canada" for me, just like I sang it for you. There are lots of great videos in this week's newsletter. I hope you click them all and join me for lots of fun here in the home library. See you next time. Bye-bye.